So that being said, we're gonna move to the last segment. I picked 5 characters. She picked 5 characters, and they're not our number 1 through 5 favorite characters of all time. It was main characters that we chose, and I picked 5. She picked 5, and we're gonna see if there's anything similar about them, or if there's anything different about them, and maybe what that says about us.
Okay, so I start. So the first protagonist that I like, of course, no particular order. I'm not saying that it's my number 1 top character, but somebody who like stands out to me is Emma from Promised Neverland.
Okay. What do you like about her?
She's the OG. If you haven't seen Promised Neverland, you should watch it right now. Season 1, forget about season 2, or read the manga. But Emma is just so smart. And even though sometimes it might seem that she's overshadowed by Ray or Norman, she's still basically the one keeping the 3 of them together and really like driving the story. And she's pretty cool. How do you say, like, cold-headed? Cool-headed. You know, she's able to keep her stable and keep everybody else together. I don't want to say much. I don't know if I should go into much detail about it.
You don't got to spoil this any from seasons there.
But she is just the OG, cold-headed. I wish I could be like her. She can calculative in a sense, but not like manipulative. So when I grow up, I want to be like Emma. Even though she was a child in the anime. That's one of the main characters I like. I really like this series, so she's one of my favorites.
Okay. Well, I'll start it off. These are 5 main characters that we really, really like. Not 1 through 5. But I will say, the first character I'm going to say is my number 1 favorite character of all time. That is Subaru Natsuki from Re:Zero. And I think I like Subaru so much because, in a sense, I relate to him in the fact that we aren't the perfect main character even in our own story. You know, he's a broken person that perseveres after he understands who he has and what he's doing it for.
Okay.
Like, unrelating to him, he went through a lot of trauma, a lot of pain in his story. If you have not picked up Re:Zero, I would recommend that you watch it and catch up, because in January, it's about to get crazy, or December is going to get crazy. But as a character, he can be determined, he can go all out, and he also can be an asshole, and he can be selfish. There's different aspects that I'm not going to say I see him and me completely, but when it comes to a character that goes after what they want, makes excuses, and then can reflect on them depending on the mood,
human.
he's a very human character in an anime world, right? If we were to be isekai'd, I feel like many people would be like him. It wouldn't just be, I'm the main character and I'm just cool, especially when he doesn't have all these inherent powers. Like, it's the relationships around him that mean a lot to him, and he works through it. And then his power, if you want to even call it a power, is just crazy and puts him through so much. And the fact that he can get through that is just top notch.
Yeah,
like, there's not many people in anime that suffered as much as Subaru. And I will say that his Japanese and English voice actors kill it. Like, they sell it so much. I remember when I first started watching Re:Zero, and I would just hear everything that the Japanese voice actor, excuse me for not knowing your name, we're gonna put it right here. But when I say he did such a good job of conveying what he was going through, it hit me to my soul, because I'm like, golly, it's some top-notch stuff. But he's my number 1. Again, I didn't have to be number 1, but he is my number 1 favorite character. But he's definitely one of the main characters that stands out to me the most.
So another main protagonist that I really like is Mob from My Psycho. Mob is just a pretty cool guy. Mob, I like Mob because he's just a pretty cool guy. You know what I mean? He kind of reminds me of like Dandara, you know, the main character.
What's the name?
Tentakura.
Kentakura.
He kind of reminds me of him, kind of a bit. I love Mob because he is overpowered. he's really
Oh,
overpowered.
he is overpowered, yeah.
He is a humble kid, and his relationship with his master, he called him master.
Yeah. Master
He
Reagan.
he's just chill, overpowered. Little kid is overpowered, and he's so humble. And I really like the relation that he has with his master. How much he appreciates him for giving him like basically something to do and giving him like a kind of like a purpose. And he's pretty cool. He's always trying his best, and like I remember like this episode or something that he did like always. I kind of remember. It's like when he's practicing in school running. Trash. He can run.
But he tries.
He can run, but he try. You know, he keep going. He keep doing that, even though he might not be the best at that task or that thing to do. He can try, and that feel like that's something we should all works to be like in a way. You know, keep trying. Even though if you're gonna go at it, like for us now, we're just trying to do this podcast. When I know the best for like that's a motivation, you know, like keep trying, like the mob cycle.
And he improves. Like
Yeah.
I forget what episode, but he did so many push-ups. Like, yo, you did so many more now compared to
work
before.
hard, and you're gonna get there. Maybe not to the point that you think or you might want to, but you're gonna get better.
Top supporters, the Body Improvement Club. They are some of the top supporters in anime. Like, yeah, we gonna cut your legs, dude. Like, he had some good people around him too. He's a really good character. I like him. All right, so my number 2 character. I don't even know what order because I told you I just was going off of. I guess I started with my first. My next character is gonna be Gabimaru from Hell's Paradise. I have read ahead in the manga, but I have not finished. And one of the big things with Gabimaru is figuring out if his wife is real or not. I'm happy to say that I don't know yet, especially where I am. And that's not the main reason why I like him so much. I like him because in his inner monologues, in the story, the manga and the anime, you can see how he wants to do better. He acknowledges that he was and he is the Hollow, right? Gabimaru the Hollow. But he wants more from himself and wants to be more than that. And he's fighting against whatever he's either quote unquote trapped in. I hope he's not trapped in it, or the prison that he's putting himself in himself, if that makes any sense. And the fact that he's just going all out now for his wife is not just top tier because it's showing what he'll do, but it's also showing that even in the pursuit of going after something bigger, there's still a bigger mental battle. Right. So again, I honestly don't know if his wife is real or not. I believe she is. I think she is. I hope she is. Because if not, that's gonna be some crazy genjutsu that they're doing on him.
That'd be crazy.
But just, I guess for me, it's the moments in the actual story that they get to reflect with themselves. You get to see what's really inside, and what's really inside him is a wanting for more and what to do better.
He's not bad.
Yeah. He's killed hundreds, thousands, but he's not bad. You know what murder?
He's the best guy around.
What murder? But yeah, so Gabi is the second one I'll talk about.
Okay, so I guess another character that stand out to me is Kajuga from Kaguya-sama Love is War.
Oh, okay.
Okay, something lighthearted. Nothing like, too deep, like Gabimaru kill a lot of people or still like a good person. Something more chill. I like comedies, like it's one of my favorite like genres, movies and everything to watch. So I really like Love is War. I really like Kajuga, and I really like her phrase, "You really are quite cute." Oh, you really are quite cute. But I like Kaguya-sama because I just find her funny, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna go into the whole deep thing and how smart she is and that relationship that she has with the president, and the whole anime itself is just hilarious. They're just trying to get the other one to confess, and nothing like super deep, I just like how she is, like. Another thing that you mentioned before is like when characters just be talking to themselves, like in the manga novels. So she does tend to have a lot of those, and also the president. And I know, like, this is not deep, sorry if I'm letting you
You don't
down.
gotta be deep. It's whatever you like. That's
But
it.
I really like Kaya-sama. She's super smart, tricky, trying to trick the president, you know. I also wish I was in this cool council president. Maybe that's why I like it. But yeah, Kaya-sama. She's funny, hilarious, smart. I like her.
Okay.
It's that simple.
I guess I'm the one bringing us down. He'd been killed 50 times. Like,
who else?
compared to
Who else is super like depressing character that you like?
What?
Because you couldn't think about different genres.
What other? No, I'm looking at all the characters and stuff like that. But the next character I like is depressing.
Who?
Sakura from Windbreaker.
He's not
That's a depressing boy. He been through some ish.
Okay.
He's been through some shit. Sakura from Windbreaker is the third character I'll bring up that I like.
Okay.
I like, again, the fact that he is willing to be vulnerable, to put himself out there, even though it looks like his whole world has trained him to fight, defend, don't trust anybody. And that's flipped on its head when he's meeting people around him that want better for him, that want to get to know him, and are able to see him for who he truly is. I read a little bit into the manga, not too much, maybe a couple episodes into the next season of what it will be. But I really hope that something doesn't trigger Sakura to make him relapse, because it looks like he was very closed-minded when we get to see where he lives in the second season. He lives by himself. It's nothing fun, nothing happy. So it's easy to see how he's so genuinely surprised of all the love and care that he's getting from the people around him. And it looks like he's fighting to overcome that. It's not the physical fights, but it's also the mental fights that he's overcoming. And that's what stands out about Sakura to me. Number 3.
Kind of depressing guy.
Yeah. Who's your number 4?
Okay. Another little character that I like is Kuroko for Kuroko no Basket. Kuroko, I think I like because I kind of like identify with Kuroko in a way. He is kind of shy, but not really, like kind of like an introvert, but not introvert at the same time. It's like, that in the middle. And he doesn't have to flaunt who he is.
That's true.
Or show off to show his talent. If many people didn't even recognize his talent when he was with the Generation of Miracles, but he I show you what I can do.
Yeah.
And the way that he's able to support his team and basically everything. It's Kuroko no Basket, of course, everything is kind of centered in a way around him. And I guess I like characters that are humble. And I identify with Kuroko in the way that he talks, the way that he is with other people, because I feel like I'm that way. I might be outgoing next to you, but with other people I'm just kind of
calm and collected
and shy. So I like Kuroko, and the level of confidence that he has is a level of confidence that I would like to have. Because even though if you are introvert or shy, you can still be confident and show that.
He's humble and he doesn't need to express to everybody who he is, but he knows what he can do and he does it well. Yeah, that's really dope. Okay, that was your number 4. So my number 4 is gonna be Yusuke Urameshi from Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu Hakusho was my number 1 anime for a long time. It's my number 2. But Yusuke, again, high school kid, going through it. I think I can see a through line for all the people I like. Yusuke has gone through it, and it took him realizing, that first episode, you don't get many first episodes like that. You go watch that first episode, you don't tear up a little bit, when your throat be a little,
it hurts you
I don't know what's wrong with you. But Yusuke, from start to finish, shows so much growth, not just in the maturity he doesn't have, but the care that he has for his friends and the reason why you're even doing something. There was a moment in the anime, no spoilers, but it was a very human moment again in anime where he's like, every time I defeat an opponent, another one just so happens to come up and they're stronger. How long is this gonna keep on going and going and going until we can stop? What are we doing this for? And I'm not doing it justice, but it's definitely, it hits hard because it's life again. There's always one thing after another. There's no just time where nothing is gonna ever challenge you to grow.
Of course,
or
if you stop, the anime ends. Like...
the anime ends, you know. But no, I like that. I like him, and the nostalgia feel is too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like one of my favorite characters of all time. But it really about him stands out.
Okay.
That's my number 4. Who's your number 5?
Okay, so my number 5 is another just like lighthearted anime, or like how do you put it, like just an anime that you just watch to enjoy, that just recently ended. The last second season just ended. So Marrying Kitakawa from My Dress So Darling.
Ah, okay.
And it's just pretty simple, nothing like hard, like nobody like died, nothing like that. No fights. So, and I just like Marrying Kitakawa, and I guess also picking characters how I would like to be, in a sense. Like I like Marrying Kitakawa because she's really outgoing. She's a really outgoing person.
Yeah.
And she likes what she likes, and she's not afraid of showing what she likes and showing to others, or like, demand respect from others for what she likes. You know what I mean? There are things that I like that I might just hide from people, even like my family itself.
Yeah.
Because I'm afraid that people are just gonna judge me, that they're gonna make fun of me.
Opposed to
just be like open, like, hey, this is what I like, and I think you should respect it, because you don't like I think in the first episode she was saying like you shouldn't make fun of things that people will like, and I like her for that, and I really like the anime itself is about cosplay, and that's something that I would like to be able to do, like as a hobby.
Yeah.
And
I'm an adult.
I'm an adult. I'm allowed to do what I want. So I like her for the way that she's outgoing, her happiness. She seems that she goes in a room, she lights up the room, which is pretty cool. Not everybody have that essence in themselves. So I would like to be something like that. And I would like to be able to show what I like without thinking that people might judge me, which is basically the other main character, Goju, in the anime. He starts by like, I'm afraid to show people what I like. And she shows him, hey, it's okay, basically. He learns from her that it's okay to like what you like and don't feel judged or bad for what you like. So that's why I like her.
Cool.
A lot of likes like there, but
a lot of likes. Like my number 5 is gonna be Joe from Megalobox.
It's always something depressing.
First off, Megalobox is an amazing anime. Season 1 and Season 2. If you watch Season 2, you know. I like Joe because, and again, it's not going to be super deep compared to everybody else, but I really like Joe for his tenacity to not only want to fight for something for himself, but for the family he's gained, And again, he's a flawed person that makes mistakes, that can go down the wrong path, but at the end of the day, has a good heart, It's an amazing anime. It wouldn't be the same without him. I like the spin that he put on it. I like the fact that he's really human, especially in that crazy world of somewhat realistic if they just had the Megalobox stuff. But quickly, what would you say those 5 characters say about me? And I'll say what I think those 5 characters say about you. So what would you say? The 5 characters that I like. What commonality?
So you like Subaru.
What commonality? Just overall, not one.
No. But I'm thinking about, you like Subaru. You like
Okay, so my 5 were in no order: Subaru, Joe, Sakura, Gabimaru, and Yusuke.
It seems that there is some internal trouble in you.
Really?
So internal trouble that you wanna overcome. No, I don't want to get into the whole analyzing thing, to be honest. But you like characters who are working to get better, to better themselves. So I think a lot of them, they're just trying to get better, to be better.
Yeah.
And I think that's what you like about them.
Yeah.
Maybe you yourself want to be better.
I want to be better, y'all.
Better than what you are.
For me, for you.
So let me know if I got it right.
There's no right or wrong,
I'm not talking about people.
People that are watching. Well, I got from your 5 characters that you like a very confident and secure and humble person. They don't have to be flashy, but at the same time, they care about working on themselves, bettering themselves, for themselves, and for the people they care about. That's pretty cool. So,
Okay.
yeah. What about you? What are your what 5 characters stand out to you? Leave them in the comments below. First off, if you're watching this long, join the family. Welcome to the family. Hit that subscribe button. You made it this far. Give us love. We're curious about that. Anime Court is back next week.
For real this time.
For real this time. For real. But thank you for taking a moment to be with us. I hope you have a good rest of your week, and we will see you in the next one.
See you in the next one. Bye.